Hey, Matthew Kennedy here, back. I know I haven't been putting out videos in a while, but I have a product today that I've been reviewing for, say, the last month, and I really am excited about it. It's good. I kind of put my sights into one product and didn't want to look outside of that product line, but I did, and I'm fairly pleased with what I got here. So today I'm going to be reviewing, as you couldn't tell from the title of the video, the Nathan Vapor Air hydration vest. So this vest is pretty minimal. It's got a lot of storage and stuff, but it's not very heavy. That's why they call it the Air, because it's super light. So I'd say compared to my Salomon vest that I have another review for, it's comparable in weight. It's slightly heavier, but nothing to get crazy about. Before I move on, I kind of wanted to admit I thought Salomon was the greatest vest they ever made, and nobody could beat them. And I saw this on Amazon, and it was like 50% off. So I said, you know what? Let me pick it up and let me see how it is. Let me try something by Nathan, because let me be honest with you. I saw that Sage Canaday went with Nathan. I said, why would one of the most elite runners? And I saw like more and more runners were going to Nathan. So I was like, oh, maybe they make good products. So let me check it out. So the Vapor Air has two front bottle pockets. Now you don't get bottles with this vest. You just get a 2-liter reservoir that you can put in the back. And I've actually been using this a lot more than I've used a reservoir in the past. So, you know, that's cool. Nathan also sells these bottles, and they kind of they form to your body inside the pocket. So what I like to do is kind of put some electrolyte rich beverage in here, and then just put plain water in the reservoir, and that usually does me really good. So again, you got two front pockets. There's also what I like to call the trash pocket here, and then there's another stretch mesh pocket in the front here. So you got two big pockets, then two little pockets in the front. There's a zipper pocket here, and it's stretchy. Now they say you can put your phone in there. I have an iPhone 6 Plus, and it doesn't fit in there. So just be wary. If you have a bigger phone, it's probably not going to fit in there. And then I like to put my salt tabs in there. So there's that on the back. Inside you have two pockets in here. The front pocket here is for the reservoir, and then the back pocket here you can throw some ice in there and kind of let the ice drip on your back. You can throw a jacket in there, whatever you want. It's also got these bungees on the back, so you can put that in there. And then it also has this cool little side pocket here, so you can just access, you know, more stuff. So that is not part of the reservoir pocket. It is another pocket in the back there, so you can stash a jacket in there, whatever. I kind of tied these up, but it's got these cool let's see if I can get them off here. There's these cool pole holding bungees. So there's one at the top and one at the bottom. I found that I don't use poles, so I just kind of tied them together. So I've noticed that if you don't tie them together, they'll hit you in the back of the head when you're running, and that's never fun. So let me get those attached back then. Okay, like I said, it comes with a 2-liter bladder, and the cool thing I like about this, it's got a little, instead of trying to find a way to, you know, put your hose somewhere, it has a little magnet on the system right there. So you know, when you're done, you just put that magnet on there, and you keep running. So that's super convenient. Another thing I liked about this is the enclosures here. Now, one goes on the one side, one goes on the other. I'm not really a fan of that, but unlike a lot of vests, this is stretchy. So when you put it to your chest, it stretches a little bit. Now, I like that about the Salomon pack, and other packs that, you know, were a little bit more rigid, I didn't like. So I was very happy that this stretched. You can adjust these any way you want. They go up and down, so you can get the perfect fit on your back. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. There's also two side pockets. So I like to stuff my gummies or my gels in there, or whatever food I'm having. Okay, there's a hole down here. I usually don't use it, but that's to take your hose out if you want to bring it up and around versus over the top. I usually just bring mine over the top and I hook it through this thing here. Cool, another thing here is you can pull this part here. If your bladder is getting lower and it's kind of hanging on your back, you can pull this and it'll actually pull the pack up a little bit and make it fit a little bit better on your back. Another thing I like about this is there's a Velcro strap in here to hook onto your reservoir. In the Salomon pack, there was this funky little thing that you had to twist up, and you know, it held it secure, but to get it off, it was kind of hard. So things I like about this pack: it is light. It's very light. It's very comparable to the Salomon pack. The pockets here will fit my phone. They're big and you can fit a lot of stuff in them. And I kind of didn't like how they were angled like that at first, but now it makes it easier to reach in. This bottle, I would pick up one of these bottles just because they fit perfectly into this pocket. So it's hard to do without it being on my body, but if I put it in there like that, okay, it kind of just fits right on your rib cage, and it feels really good. And these hold, I think, 18 ounces, so it's not quite the 20 ounces like I had with my Ultimate Direction bottles, but it's close enough. And it's good for, you know, holding a lot of electrolyte beverage. So, like the lightness of it, I like the stretchiness of the pack itself. The pack is kind of stretchy, but I like these stretchy enclosures here. You can kind of cinch it down and it kind of form fit to your body, which I really like. I like the storage. There's a ton of storage in the back. I also like the bungee on the back, so I can just, you know, put my coat in there and then tie, or whatever, if I a rain jacket or whatever, tie that down and pull it in tight, and that'll be good to go then. So I like that. See what else? I like the magnet feature. That's really cool. I wish they didn't have this salt tab thing there. I wish they just had another bigger pocket like this one here. That would be a little bit handier. But other than that, the side pockets are really comfortable. Overall, this vest is really comfortable. There is one issue. If you don't have the bladder in the back, when you have it on, I know I got a collared shirt on, but so when you have it on, if you don't have it, you obviously have a collared shirt, so it's not going to rub against my neck, but it tends to rub against your neck if you're running for a long time. I ran a 50K in this, and I didn't have my bladder in for the first loop because it was a 2-loop 50K, and that started to irritate my neck. So actually I put my bladder in for the second loop, and it took everything away. So it's almost like the bladder kind of pulls it back and it doesn't sit on your neck. But if the bladder's not in there, or if you don't have something heavy in the back, it tends to ride up a little bit and kind of irritate your neck a little bit. Again, that's only if you're going long. If you're going, you know, not as long, I don't think that would be as much of an issue. Oh yeah, forgot. It also comes with a whistle. That's kind of cool. So I highly suggest this pack. I really like it. I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I got it cheap on Amazon, just thinking, hey, let me try this thing out. It's not going to be better than my Salomon pack, and I'd say it's better than my Salomon pack in some aspects and not as good as my Salomon pack in others. If I'm going really long, I would tend to use this pack just because of the storage and all the other options that it has. If I'm going a little bit shorter and I want to go fast, I'll probably throw my Salomon pack on. The Salomon pack, it's made out of that Sense of Fit fabric, so it fits to your body a little bit better than this, but this one definitely feels better than like some of your Ultimate Direction packs and stuff like that. Those are kind of very rigid and they don't move a lot, where this, you know, it still stretches a little bit. It doesn't stretch as much as the Sense of Fit, but it does stretch. So overall, I would suggest this pack. It's a lot more affordable than the Salomon pack, so if you're looking for a good pack at a cheap price, I would look at Nathan Products. I'm a fan now, and yeah, so please like and subscribe my video, and stay tuned. I'm going to be coming out with more stuff. Just to give you a heads up, I'm going to be moving to Japan here in about 3 weeks, so my posts are going to be coming from Japan then. So maybe I can show you some cool aspects of running in Japan, because I'm going to try to join a running group out there. My mother-in-law is part of a running group, so I think I might try to get in with a running group out there and just see, you know, the differences, you know, Japanese runners versus American runners. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.